I'd like you to imagine it's 1775 in America, and it's the dawn of the American Revolution. Now, in this time, we communicated and spread the word largely by horseback, by word of mouth, and by really, really slow snail mail. So on the dawn of the Revolution, two men set out to spread the word about the American Revolution. One was called Dawes and one was called Revere, Paul Revere. And they covered the same mileage, they went to the same amount of towns, they spoke to the same amount of people to spread the message. But it was Paul Revere's message that really got traction and really gathered the masses behind this cause, and the cause being the American Revolution. And this has been something that a lot of students of human behaviour look to see why was Paul Revere's mission so successful versus Dawes' mission. And what it was that Paul Revere was a social influencer. Now, he wasn't a man of power. He wasn't a politician or someone that was in really high standing in society. But what he was an expert connector and an expert networker, and was able to exercise a great deal of social influence because he knew a lot of people and was in a lot of little clubs and things like that. And he was also a silversmith. Now, what can we take away from that when we're doing our stakeholder engagement planning in an organisation? We can actually take away lots. So, for example, when we plan our stakeholder engagement and we put together a matrix and we talk to our project leadership team, we usually look for the decision makers and the recommenders. And we usually look for people who are have roles that have positional power, you know, who can make decisions, who can block decisions, who can delay decisions, who can influence decisions. And that's all right. That is all correct. Sometimes what we forget to look for are the social influences, and I call them the hidden influencers. These are the people in the organisation who have social capital. They don't have positional power. They don't have a title as such. They have a different type of influence or power. They have social capital. They might be really good on the social media networking. They know people across the organisation. They're very likeable. They're fantastic connectors, and they're usually quite well networked outside the organisation as well. And they are our informal influences that we need to look for, and quite often they're overlooked. But let's not overlook them, because they're really effective people to have on board and can become your evangelists and your change champions, because they have that influence not just across the organisation but up and down the levels as well, because of the type of people they are. So the question that I'd like to leave you with is, next time you do your stakeholder planning, your stakeholder engagement, who are the Paul Reveres in your organisation that you can untap and then leverage for more social influence to spread the good word about your change?